We're going to start with a minute of jumping jacks. So I'm sure you know how to do this one. Basically, you're standing, your legs go out to the side as your arms go to the side and up over your head. Keep your arms straight or pretty close to straight at the elbows. You don't want to bend your elbows 90 degrees. You want to keep them straight. Bring your hands right up over your head. Try to keep everything in a straight line, side to side, left to right. Just form a nice, steady cadence. Nice and easy. Try to land softly. About halfway done with the jumping jacks. We'll do about 30 more seconds. Make sure you're breathing steady through the nose. Try to keep your breathing steady in and out so that you're not hyperventilating. Just about done with the jumping jacks. Then we're going to switch to cross jacks. To do cross jacks, begin with your legs out to the side and your arms out to the side, and then cross your feet right over left, and at the same time right over left with the arms. Then jump back out and then cross them left over right and left over right with the arms. So you're simultaneously synchronizing the right arm, right leg, left arm, left leg. So you're alternating every single time. Just like the regular jumping jacks, try to establish an even cadence, out and back in. Try to keep your breath even. Try to keep your hands right about shoulder level the entire time. It's about the same speed as a jumping jack, just in, out, in, out. We're doing cardio here. This whole program is only about 10 minutes, but it's going to feel very intense because we're switching up exactly what you do and we're keeping the body guessing. So keep it up. You're almost done, about 5 more seconds. Then we're going to switch to crazy jacks. Begin standing and then bring one knee to the side and bring the same elbow close to that knee. You're flexing the spine left and right as you do this. So not only are your hips moving, your arms and shoulders are moving, but now your spine is getting into it. The first two exercises, the regular jumping jack and the cross jacks, had a neutral spine, which makes it a lot easier. Now, with the crazy jacks, having to flex your spine laterally side to side, much more demanding. Try to keep it up as much as you can. Again, if this is your first time, do what you can. Modify it if you need to. Take breaks when you need to. Gradually, you'll start getting better and better until you're able to do the entire minute of crazy jacks without stopping. Try to establish just a steady rhythm. Side to side here with the torso. Have about 10 more seconds to go. Good work, good work. Keep it up. And next exercise. Down onto your hands and knees. Lift up your knees, and you're doing push-ups in the bear crawl position. As you bend your elbows, you're also going to be bending the knees. As you straighten the elbows, you're going to be straightening the knees. Not all the way straight, but just bringing them up off the floor. Bring the knees almost all the way to the floor, within about an inch or two of the floor, as you bring the elbows down into a bent position, bringing the chest closer to the floor. So your upper body here is basically doing a push-up. Your lower body and the bend in the knees is what makes it really, really hard. You're probably feeling a lot of work in the thighs. That's a good thing. Try to keep your back arched in the extended position so you're not curling. Just think good posture. You want to open up your chest. Keep that really good posture. You're almost done. You have about 10 more seconds or less. Keep that pressure going. Next position, right after this, we're going into the push-up position. And then from the push-up position, you're going to bring one foot, say the right foot to start, just to the right side of the right hand. Then you're going to bring the left foot up and back, right foot up and back. The leg that's back, try to keep that knee straight the whole time. Keep that thigh tight. We're almost done with this one. We're not going to do too many of these. Stay in that push-up position. Try to keep the hips at the same level. Next up, we're going all the way down to your stomach. Get ready. Begin on your stomach in a Superman position with your arms up and your legs up, and then without using your arms or legs, roll over to your back, and then roll again to your stomach. So then to your back, roll to your stomach. If you can, do not let your arms or your legs touch the floor at all during the entire movement. Now, when you're first beginning this, maybe the first time, first 5 times even, you may have to put your hand down, you may have to put your foot down in order to turn. But eventually the goal is to be able to contract your abs and to be able to contract your back muscles tight enough where you can actually turn yourself over without using your arms. Now this exercise is so much harder than it looks, so you may be getting winded already. Again, that is okay at first. You have to build up to this. So if you have never done this before, don't expect to be a pro overnight. It takes practice. Keep coming back and doing this video and keep practicing. You can even modify it just a bit so that when you're here in the Superman, you can even hold it there a bit. When you're here on your back, you can hold it a little bit. Play around with the speed depending on your ability level. As you get tired, your hands and your feet are of course going to drop lower toward the floor. And as you do this more and more, it's going to get easier and easier. You're almost done with this exercise, and then you're going to be standing up for the next one in 3, 2, 1. Okay, good job. Come on up. Imagine like you're going to go under a bar. So you're going to go into a squat, go over and back up. You're going under a bar that's about 2 or 3 feet high off the ground. Squat, duck under it, and go back up. You can touch your hands to the floor if you need to. Actually, I recommend it. That's going to ensure that you get low enough. Now, if you can't get this low, if you have restrictions in the knee, the hip, the back, go as low as you can comfortably. You don't want to force anything. The good thing about this exercise is that there's not really a bar there. So if your bar is 4 feet high, 4.5 feet high even, that's fine. Go as low or as high as you need to right now. Make the exercise work for you. The great thing about this exercise, though, is that it creates strength and flexibility at the same time. You're basically doing a squat and you're getting your hips to open up. So get ready for the next one where we're running in place. Pumping the arms, high knees. Try to get the knees up to hip level. So you want the kneecap and the hip socket to be right at the same level as you're running. You can do this out on a track and actually go forward, or you can stay in place in your living room or anywhere you want. Pump your arms and try to synchronize your arms with your legs just like you're running out on a track. It's surprising how demanding this is just by lifting the knees. If you just ran in place without lifting the knees, it wouldn't be a big deal, but lifting the knees makes it that much harder. Try to pump up the speed a little bit. A little more than halfway done with this exercise, go a little bit faster. You can get a lot out of a little bit of time if you just increase the intensity. Good, a little bit faster, almost done. Next up, your last exercise coming right up. Now you're doing just the opposite. You're bringing your heels up toward your butt, right behind you. This is your last exercise. You're less than a minute from being done, so start to increase the intensity a little bit. Pump the arms a little, synchronize it with your legs in order to gain balance. Again, you can do this out on a track. You can do this in your living room, wherever you like. It's a great exercise to engage the hamstrings, to get you balancing, get your calves, your ankles. About halfway done now, less than 30 seconds. You're doing good, keep it up. Almost done with this 10-minute workout, this cardio workout. So remember, if you're going to do another workout, go ahead and start that right away. Either an upper body or lower body workout, or even a core balance to cool down. If this is all you're doing for today, you did a great job, a great 10 minutes invested, and you're almost done. You got about 5 more seconds. Excellent job. You are all done. We will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Remember to keep moving. Thanks for watching.